All right, the game just wrapped up right now. What's going on, everybody? Sacktown Pete back at it again. Final score from Sacramento tonight: the Boston Celtics put on the Kings, 132 to 109. This game was a close game at halftime. It was a 6-point game, and the Celtics opened up the floodgates in the second half, starting in the third quarter. They came out swinging, championship pedigree caliber team, showcasing why they're a difficult team to play against, and they have two superstar wings in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and they took over, and the rest of the crew on their team feeded off those two star wings, and it was just too much for the Kings tonight. And I've seen a lot of hate, and a lot of talk about the refs. Let me make this clear. I get the refs have been terrible tonight, and they've been terrible officiating when it comes to Kings games this season, but I tweet this out too. If you think that the refs are going to magically be better in officiating when it comes to officiating for the Kings come playoff time, you're in for a rude awakening. That's not going to happen, and it's not going to happen. It's just we've dealt with this officiating the whole season. I don't see it slowing down anytime soon, and I don't see it going. I don't see it being in our favor going into the playoffs. And it's frustrating. You just got to play through it, is what I'm saying. You got to play through the whistles. You got to play through it. There was multiple times where Sabonis got hacked tonight. Multiple times there was calls on Fox that should have never been called on Fox. Davion clamped up 2 possessions on Brown and Tatum, and 2 of those possessions on Tatum, he got called for some weak, weenie calls. And you don't see Davion complaining. Even he was complaining on one of the calls, like, what the hell? How's that a foul? But we got to play through it, man. We got to play through it. No one's going to hold our fingers. It is what it is. And whether it's a foul or not, you got to play through it. Let's talk about the numbers with the starting 5 tonight. Keegan Murray in 39 minutes, he had 15 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. Domantas Sabonis in 37 minutes, he had 16 points, 13 boards, 12 assists. De'Aaron Fox, 29 minutes, he had 18 points, 1 board, 3 assists. Harrison Barnes in 25 minutes, he had 11 points, 5 boards, 1 assist. And Kessler Edwards got the start for Kevin Huerter again tonight. In 20 minutes, Kessler had 8 points, 3 boards, 1 assist. Let's take a look at the bench. TD off the bench tonight. 21 minutes, he had 12 points, 4 boards, 0 assists. Davion Mitchell was fantastic off the bench tonight. 19 minutes, he had 13 points, 2 boards, 1 assist. Malik Monk in 17 minutes, he had 6 points, 1 board, 2 assists. Trey Lyles got 10 minutes tonight. He had 0 points, 5 boards, 0 assists. A little surprised that Trey Lyles did not score in this game tonight in 10 minutes. And then PJ Dozier got 5 minutes. He had 0 points, 1 board, 0 assists. Chimezie Metu in 5 minutes. He had 3 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. Rashad Holmes got 5 minutes tonight. 5 points, 2 boards, 0 assists. Keon Ellis got 5 minutes tonight. He had 0 points, 0 rebounds, 1 assist. And Matthew Dellavedova got 3 minutes towards the end of the game. He had 2 points, 0 rebounds, 2 assists. Overall from the field tonight, we shot 48% from the field. 17 to 44 from downtown. It's 39% there. 14 out of 21, 67% from the free throw line. Not a good number to be at. You had 14 turnovers, and you had 25 assists on the night. Couple of things that bothered me. Obviously, let's get the cat out of the bag if it's not already out of the bag by now. The defense was terrible again, but you're playing a very good basketball team that made the NBA Finals last year in the Boston Celtics. So they are known for making their shots, and because they're a great basketball team. Domantas Sabonis, I felt like we've seen it most of the year where he catches out the ball out on the elbow, but I felt like the way Boston defended him tonight, knowing that they had bodies already on him out on the perimeter to defend him when he catches the ball out on the elbow. How come we did not go feed Domantas Sabonis the ball further down the paint? You feed him further down the paint, he draws all the attention, triple teams, and knowing his IQ and knowing how smart of a basketball player Domantas Sabonis is, he'll kick it out to others to create. It'll just make life that much easier for others to create and get wide open shots. I felt like him catching the ball on the perimeter and trying to do it on his own, trying to get in the paint on his own. I felt like the Boston Celtics did a fantastic job of defending that. And Celtics can clamp up. They can play defense, and they did that tonight. Knowing that Sabonis had a triple-double, but the way they defended him on the perimeter, I felt like Domantas Sabonis could have easily dominated this game if he just would have caught the ball further down the paint. He should have caught the ball further down the paint. And I'm pretty sure when we make the playoffs, you're going to see this type of defense in the playoffs against Sabonis. So Mike Brown's got I know he's a hell of a coach and he's done a fantastic job this season, but I'm really hoping that he's watching this, and I'm really hoping that he makes these adjustments going into the playoffs, because you're going to see this type of defense. You're going to have to figure out and make adjustments is what I'm saying. You got to find ways to get Domas further down the paint and feed him the ball further down the paint. That will help create shots for others, because Domas is a beast down the paint. And I think he would have ate up Al Horford and Williams, guarding him down the paint when it went just pound for pound, chest for chest. I think Domantas Sabonis should have definitely been fed further down the paint in tonight's game. And, just the whole mindset of, a little adversity. This is our second straight loss. I don't understand why there's so much hate going on with this tonight's game. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It sucks to lose. I mean, the fact that we haven't lost 2 straight games in a long, long time, yeah, I get it. It sucks. I'm disappointed. But the fact that people are jumping to the conclusion that the season's over and the Kings suck and this and that, they're playing, they're a little adversity, just relax. I mean, you guys got to relax, man. It's a little adversity. It's good for the team. This is a good beatdown. This is what was needed for this team to wake up and to progress further as they close out the season and as they prep for the playoffs. I didn't want this to be a beatdown, but you got to give credit where it's due. The Boston Celtics put it on us. They showed us why they are the defending Eastern Conference champions and why they were in the NBA Finals last year. And there's a good chance where the Boston Celtics can make the finals again this year. That's how good of a basketball team they are. They're well coached. They got shooting. They got 2 superstar wings in Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And they play defense when they need to clamp up. So this is a good test. Make no mistake about it. This is a freaking great test if you're the Sacramento Kings. It's very alarming to me that the fact that the defense still has ways to go. And I think that the half-court offense could have just been a lot better if Domas was further down the paint and catching the ball further down the paint instead of opposed to catching it out on the elbow like we've seen it all year. But the fact that this Celtics team has read the scouting report and they've taken that away from Domas in this game, the Kings, Mike Brown should got to make some adjustments moving forward, because I think other teams, whoever playing the playoffs or the next few games, they're going to see that defense on Domas on the perimeter when he's catching the ball out on the elbow, and they're going to definitely adjust and use that tape to defend him. And Mike Brown's got to freaking feed him the ball further down the paint. And whether that gets you a win or not tonight, we'll never know, because we really didn't get Domas further in the paint. But I can definitely guarantee you that the shots that we got tonight, a lot of the shots that we got were really contested. And that's credit to the Celtics defense. But if Domas was further in the paint and he could have just kicked out the ball, it would have been our shots would have been a lot better than what we got tonight. And that's pretty much the ball game. This team, with tonight's loss, their second straight loss, they're now 43-28. They're 15 games over 500. They're the 3rd overall seed in the Western Conference, and they have a 4-game lead over the Phoenix Suns still, and still on top of the division, the Pacific. So I'm not ready to panic. I think I'm not even worried about losing the 3rd seed or losing the division to the Suns, because I think that we're going to be okay. And we play the Phoenix Suns coming up on Friday. And it's going to be a home game. We shall see how they do. And as far as clinching the playoff game, I was hoping that they would have won last night in Utah. They probably would have lost tonight against the against the Celtics, excuse me. But the fact that they lost 2 straight back-to-back games, I was hoping that there would be a big party in Sacramento, potential playoff clinching game this upcoming weekend. But based on these 2 losses, I don't think that's going to happen now, which sucks, because I wanted it to happen and I wanted to be there in the building in Golden 1 for a potential playoff clinching game. it just sucks that it's not going to probably happen this weekend. But you know what? When the time is right, we will clinch that playoff spot. Whether it's on the road next week or whether it's at home, we will get there. There's no mistake. There's no doubt in my mind about that. We will get there. It just would have been cool to clinch that playoff spot this upcoming weekend, potentially Saturday against the Utah Jazz at home. So with that being said, disappointed, but I'm not in panic mode. A couple adjustments here and there. We got to figure it out. Good thing is that we got a couple days to kind of just adjust and get some practice time in and just get the much needed rest, because we did play 5 games in 7 nights, and we don't play until Friday night now. So the extra day is definitely needed to kind of just get our legs under us and to, get some more time in to adjust and make those adjustments and be better on Friday night. Come out, against the Phoenix Suns team. They're still really good without Kevin Durant. It's go time. You got to come out. You got to get that game Friday night. And I think that moving forward, we make the adjustments, we will be fine. And we will be able to clinch a playoff spot pretty soon. So with that being said, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts on tonight's game. That's going to do it for me for today. Tonight's video. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Have yourself a great night. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Keep pushing forward. God bless. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.